Hey gang, just having a little fact-finding fun with some of the new stuff that came along with the Mechanist and all his stuff. One, I got an iBot pod after talking to and defeating the Mechanist. In the back of her lodgings, I found two blueprints. One for this thing. I'll build myself one. Supposed to be able to scan for resources. That is really kind of cool. Okay, pull it out a little. I want to line it up right. Give me a sec. Wow, requires 6 power. Okay, that's gotta need a new generator. Maybe? No, I'm still good on power. Excellent. Let's see how she works.
I'm getting hungry.
Alright. iBot docking station BIOS, scan for components, scan for ammo, scan for explosives, switch control and turret control. Units connected 14. I've got 14 turrets. Cool, it's a full access terminal. I love it. You know what? Scan for components. Wow. That is bloody cool. I'm running low on aluminum. Go find it.
Want someone to eat?
Nice. Now, big question. It did not count against the population. I just launched an iBot. Dang thing's gonna be in my way. It's gonna be gone before I can get up the wall. Come on. There it goes.
Hey, General.
I have an iBot. That is cool. Goodbye, little iBot. Have fun. Bring back aluminum. Other thing I found and acquired. Oh, plus on the turrets. Or blueprint schematics for the wall-mounted spotlights. I don't know if I've got a good place to really put one of these yet, but controls have gotten a little funky. That's okay. There we go. Good spot. Now I'll get back inside and hook a wire up from the other side. If I can get past Carl's Robin. Alright, so. And there we have the spotlight. Nice. Those are the blueprints I picked up, and I did some playing around, some testing with it, and figured out that if you build bots, they add to your population. So, if you go hog wild building bots, you won't have as many settlers, but they can be assigned to take care of crops and things like that. I'm going to build one more, though. Feasibly. Send it out somewhere. Just because. Re-equip provisioner. I like it. Robot armor. Nice.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
When was the last time you had fingernails? Alright, gang, so I was looking at the robot building station and I got a thought. Spectacle Island, immersion. I can't see somebody getting back and forth with no use of boats to be a provisioner. I've got a couple people out here. I mean, literally, 2. Not a biggie, just...
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I may
quite an effective team.
Just two. But I went ahead and built a bot using
Are you ready to depart?
Mr. Handy thrusters.
Perhaps been
Not too
going
close.
pretty good lately.
I had a few spare parts kicking around. But I had a thought. Come here. He can technically fly and move over water, so he gets to go to the castle and be a provisioner for Spectacle Island. Let's see if he actually goes across the water or just like teleports or something. Castle's right over there. How's he gonna do it?
Your emotions appear to be an anomaly in your programming. Perhaps you should have them purged.
Nope. Gonna go down and under. Oh well. A red light of his thruster disappearing off under the waves. Alright gang, catch up with you in a sec. Are we showing connection? We're showing connection. Let's check the workbench right quick. Actually, don't even need to. We've definitely got access to everything. 2,000 plus steel. Alright. Alright. Let's keep moving. Okay, gang. Doing some side stuff, catching up on stuff. Reactivating the molecular level quest to get the Courser chip checked out. I decided, I need to double check my settlements, make sure there's no big critical issues going on and everything. So I go over to workshops. I noticed, wait a minute, I've got one with nothing except some power and defense. The Mechanist layer. I had no idea about that, so I came on back, and sure enough, in editing, I noticed there's a workbench. Can actually turn this place. It's actually another settlement. The entire thing up through there. Now, not the entire facility, and yes, I've already been cleaning it up some. I moved the robot workbench over here from over there. Cleaned stuff up, started building some housing and such for the eventual settlers. But it ends here. That stuff's outside. And if you remember, when coming in, all those places we were ringing around and around and around the outside of the place, yeah, all those security fences can be pulled, though I haven't found where I can build them yet. And basically where all those multiple doors were at, coming in and ringing around the central manufacturing area, that's where the edges of the building zone are for the Mechanist settlement. I've left a lot of stuff in place. I haven't cleaned everything up yet. All the walkways, the steel framing and everything, it's all eliminatable. You can build, except for these big concrete support pillars. Can't touch those. Which makes sense. But yeah, you can take out all the framing and all the steel framing and walkways and build your own thing completely if you wanted to. All the security fence. I'm going to wind up leaving a bunch of it, most likely. Aesthetics, looks, just general atmosphere to the place. But I am going to start putting together another settlement. But I need to get that Courser chip done, and I don't have a lot of supplies I need to build here. Edge of a walkway. I got no reason to keep that. So, I need to build a bot, since there's no beds or anything here yet. And send it to, I'm thinking, my nearest settlement, which should be, yeah, County Crossing. Right there. Maybe I'll redesignate Nordhagen. Have Nordhagen come here, and here go to County Crossing. That'll be a good addition to the chain. That works. Alright, so I'm going to build a bot, get that underway, and then head to Good Neighbor and get that Courser chip looked at. Alright, gang, back down in Good Neighbor. Let's find who we've got to talk to and get the Courser chip decoded. I'm thinking we're probably heading to the memory den again. Yes, we are. Alrighty then, let's get inside. Alright, let's ditch the suit right here. I want the charisma bonuses. It doesn't give them to me. I don't believe. Hello, Doc.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
The Railroad?
They help synths escape the Institute. I don't know who they all are. Usually an agent of theirs just shows up with someone who needs new memories. One of them gave me a code phrase. Said it would help me find them if there was ever an emergency. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Any idea what the code phrase means?
I'm not sure. But I remember there was a pre-war landmark with a similar name. I'd start there. Hopefully they've placed other clues to tell you where to go after that. Hidden somewhere in plain sight. That's how they think.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic. But hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
Alright, gang. That sounds like it's going to be long and ponderous. I know the Freedom Trail's at least. But now I got to actually follow it and find them. It's going to video all unto itself. So, take care. Let me know thoughts and comments, observations down below. Hit like and dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already.
The balance of things in our favor.
And hey, as for input and suggestions, I never went back and continued the Brotherhood line. Think I should head back over, check in, and maybe pursue some of that? Either alongside doing everything with the Railroad, or at a time after it, whatever. Let me know in the comments. I need to get some ammo. That's why I'm standing here. But remember, whatever it is you're into, wherever you're trying to make a difference, whether it's up and out or from behind your terminal, take care, stay safe. I am the Click Grunt. I'll catch you next time. Bye.